The two little thugs dared to run to the construction site to cause trouble, but they didn't expect that the normal-looking contractor was the secretly fierce Jason Statham. The male protagonist Levin was a legend in the undercover world, but later he hated the life of licking blood on the tip of a knife, so Levin directly chose to retire and change his identity to become a construction contractor, and had a very good relationship with the boss's family. That day the boss's daughter Jenny had just finished a semester. She wanted to celebrate happily with a few college friends. Although the boss was reluctant, he still agreed to spend money to sponsor it. But at this moment Levin accidentally looked outside and discovered a black car from somewhere else entering the construction site and getting out several men who looked like they weren't easy to mess with. Levin realized that the situation was not good and immediately went over and conveniently lifted an iron box. The two taproos still dared to curse. Levin had no choice but to show them what a tough man was. Levin quickly grabbed the crowbar and used it. He took the pistol from the hand of the little thug, easily controlled both of them. Jenny stood on the side observing the whole process. In her heart was also extremely surprised, did not expect Uncle Levin, who normally did not show his talent, to be such a powerful person. Time came, evening time. Jenny and her classmates went to the nightclub to have fun. On the second floor someone was secretly taking pictures of them dancing. Then the bad guys targeted Jenny, the most beautiful person. When Jenny got drunk, went to the bathroom to vomit. The man with bad intentions took the opportunity to make her unconscious and took her away. The next day Levin, who had no money in his pocket, went to the construction site on time to work to earn money. As a result, he saw a few policemen coming out of the office to ask the boss and his wife with gloomy faces, only to find out that Jenny had been missing since last Friday. She had not returned until Monday, but the police only took a cursory note. The boss and his wife were now extremely worried. The boss knew Levin had extraordinary skills, so they wanted to ask Levin to help find Jenny. Levin initially did not want to agree because he was determined to lead that life. Then the next day Levin went to the boss's house, at this time because his beloved daughter was hidden and it was unclear whether she was alive or dead, so the boss had aged a few years after just one night. Seeing that Levin felt deep sympathy in his heart, Levi did not want to see Jenny's fragrance fade away, so he solemnly told the boss that he would definitely save Jenny and get out immediately. Levin then went to the bar where Jenny went missing to follow. Soon he discovered that this bar was not simple. The bar owner secretly traded flour with a very large number of transactions. After identifying the target, Levin went to the alley behind the bar and saw that the surveillance camera here had been intentionally sabotaged. In addition, he also picked up the earring that Jenny had dropped on the ground. This is the next collaboration between Jason Statham and director David Ayer. After The Beekeeper, The Secret Agent construction worker continues their typical fiery action style. Jason Statham, at the age of nearly 60, still delivers realistic and super eye-catching close combat scenes from the very first minutes. The secret agent construction worker draws viewers into the intense battles with each blow. The punching, chasing, and the eye-catching action scenes all make the audience amazed. This is truly a true action feast for fans of this genre. With the combination of two veteran names in Hollywood cinema, the film quickly attracted attention from the moment it was announced, thanks to its typical filmmaking style and the expectations from audiences who love the gritty street action film genre. The film tells the story of a man who works as a construction worker who seems to be just a normal manual laborer in society, but is actually an undercover agent who has participated in government campaigns. When he wants to live in peace, he gets involved in something that forces him to face dangerous underground forces while protecting himself and his loved ones. The motif of ordinary people with special identities is not new in cinema, especially in the close-up action genre. However, Awing 2025's approach still creates a highlight thanks to its realistic social context, humanistic perspective, and character psychology that are exploited at a fairly good level. In terms of art, the film bears the mark of David Ayer, famous for his edgy works such as End of Watch Hui or Channing J. He continues to exploit dark spaces, tense atmospheres, and multi-layered character lines that clearly show the inner turmoil of Jason Statham. With extensive experience in the action film genre, A Working Man 2025 possesses a rough and everyday image that is true to the spirit that the film is aiming for. The action scenes are filmed at a fast pace without overusing special effects to increase the feeling of authenticity. The sound and music of the film are not too prominent but do a good job of creating the atmosphere, especially in the chase scenes or direct confrontations. Regarding the message, the film does not stop at thrilling action scenes but also raises questions about family, the main character's past, redemption when immersed in work, neglecting his wife and children. The main character is not idealized but is portrayed as a human being with full strengths and weaknesses. This helps the audience easily sympathize and reflect on Aching Man. As a whole, 2025 is a good action horror movie that combines all the entertainment elements but still maintains a certain depth in content. Although it does not bring a sense of explosion or breakthrough compared to recent outstanding action works, the movie is still successful in telling a story that is attractive, dynamic, and humane, and keeps viewers interested until the last minute. This is a suitable choice for those who love serious action movies with realistic colors and psychological depth. The secret agent character quickly rose to the top of the box office in North America, a clear testament to the undeniable appeal of the movie. The value of a movie lies in its reputation, and the value of a movie review lies in the feeling of whether the construction worker Jason will the construction worker face next. To know more and see the eye-catching action scenes, please invite everyone to go to the theater to watch it. The Secret Agent is currently showing in theaters nationwide.